Steve,
right now is our good friend. And Johnny, tell us. Wait, let's get the camera over here. We spent a lot of money on that little piece of.
we've got
technology.
Sergeant Mark Evans, who invented Pizzas for Patriots. He's going to tell us about the 10,000 pizzas that they're going to deliver to our troops overseas at the Super Bowl. Mark, say hello to the troops. Say hello to the audience.
Hello, everybody. Nice to see all of
Mark.
you. Hey, Steve.
Look right there. Okay,
I'm looking there. I'm looking there.
Modern technology, it gets
Yes.
smaller and more expensive
Yes.
to go through it. And, the nice thing is, Mark, we met almost on and off a couple of years now, and we finally sat down and started talking. But for
Yes.
those viewers who may not be familiar with Pizzas for Patriots, what the heck is it?
Well, we ship pizzas to Iraq and Afghanistan and also around the world, but primarily Afghanistan. This Super Bowl, we're shipping 10,000 Uno's pizzas. That's our goal.
Wow.
We pay for the pizzas. And to give you a thought of how much that is, of how big of a project it is, it will fill two 53-foot semis, which is an entire 747 airplane.
Wow.
And
That's a lot of pizza,
That's
brother.
a lot of pizza, especially deep dish Chicago. They're worth two pizzas. And so we're on our 10th project for that, and all the way up to General David Petraeus, and now the new CENTCOM General James Mattis recommend this project. I was actually just down there, and they said that they want this to keep going forward. So this Super Bowl, we're going to feed over 40,000 troops
Wow.
at the forward operating bases,
Now, again,
FOBs.
Mark, tell us what, because now your daughter's over there, right? She's in the United States Air Force.
My daughter's a
No
refueling
secrets.
pilot.
Don't give away any secrets now. Go ahead.
My daughter's a refueling pilot, and she is going to Kurdistan here in a month to assist in the operation of keeping control of the air. So I hope she gets, she won't be there for Super Bowl, but hopefully we get all those pizzas out without any problems. We've never failed on any pizzas, so we're 50,000 strong.
Sergeant Evans, I want to give the folks that are listening and watching, I want to give them your website. It's www.pizzas4, the numbers 4, pizzas4patriots.com, and they can go to that website and they can donate to help fund this cause, correct?
Yes, John. Thank you very much
God
for
bless.
that.
And we were
Appreciate
talking
that.
about our friends too. We're going to try to put this
Ticks for
together.
Cause.
Ticks for Cause. We're going to put them up. We're going to put them up right on. How you like that high tech stuff? Isn't that good?
Tell us what Ticks for Cause does, Steve.
Well, Ticks for Cause, for our audience out there who may not be familiar, if you're a company, you get charity requests every day, and they go, well, give us a 200. They manage this. They now have over 300 charities and have sold and helped, I believe, in excess of $125,000 in their almost first and less year in existence. And you can donate. Let's say you go to a baseball game, you can't make it. You can donate your tickets for the baseball game, and then donate it to the charity that you want. And what they noticed going to these games is that you went there and these were empty seats, yet it was sold out. So the people couldn't make it. So somebody might have 3 or 4 or 5 tickets. You donate it to Ticks for Cause, say, I want to give it to the fishing tournament, coming up, and all of that money's 100% goes to that charity. And right now I know that they're actually building a platform for Pizzas for Patriots at no cost. Am I correct, Mark?
Yes.
I mean, that's big. Okay, so here's a company, Ticks for Cause, TIX number 4, CAUSE. We're going to put that fancy sign back up there again. Okay.
Steve, you introduced me to the Ticks for Cause founder at an event you had where
Kevin Nemitz. Hi, Kevin.
you were raising food at a Tilted Kilt in Schaumburg, I think it was. We love Schaumburg, right?
Right.
And boy, that is a great way for companies, instead of wasting their entertainment dollar, that they can raise money and they can dedicate it to whatever charity they want. Is that correct?
Yeah, and that's great. It's the same thing with what they're proposing to Wounded Heroes, is that the motorcycle ride we can get back to. But one of the things that I want to make sure that people understand very clearly, Sergeant Evans, and is that you work a full-time job. Am I correct?
Yes, at AT&T.
Okay, so we want to thank the folks at AT&T and Exelon and
Glass Mountain Capital.
Glass Mountain Capital for allowing their employees to take this time. And sometimes they take their day off and they work on this, right, Mark? You're doing it every
Yes.
weekend. Come on.
Yes, they do.
You
Oh,
know.
I average 20 hours a week.
Yeah, minimum to go
It's
through it.
crazy.
But coming up on Super Bowl Sunday again, right now, if somebody goes, hey, I like that pizza pizzas for Patriots. I want to do that. I want to donate one pizza. Can they donate $10 or $20?
Yes,
Or
any
does it have to
amount,
be a
every
million?
bit helps.
Okay.
You know, so they can go to our site, pizzas, the number 4patriots.com. And we have 3 different ways. We have a P.O. box, we have Bank of America, and also PayPal could go on there. And all the money goes for the pizza. We do pay for the pizza because we want everybody to be part of it. If everything's free, then you can't be part of it. DHL gives us free airplane.
Well,
free
let's talk
delivery.
about the Dalsey Hill Bloom and Lynn real quick, okay? And I actually worked for them back when God was a boy, okay? And you're saying they're donating what kind of aircraft for this?
Free shipping,
Okay.
and they have a 747 now that flies to Bahrain and then into Kandahar and Bagram.
Where do you load the pizzas? Is it here in Chicago, or is it on the East Coast, West Coast?
We have loaded here in Chicago. We've loaded deep dish pizza here, but we also now the most convenient way is in New York, John F. Kennedy Airport. And we have a big send off. It's very exciting.
It's a Chicago pizza, though. I gotta say
Chicago.
it's better than a New York pizza. Forget about it.
We've shipped
Forget
New
about
York,
it.
and we know whose is better, the Chicago pizza. You go on our site, and we're on a
What's
there's a
that
show.
website?
Pizzas for Patriots.
4, I like that number 4.
4.
But you still accept donations from people in New
Yes,
York,
we're
even
still
though Chicago
raising money.
Pizza, right?
Yes.
Okay, so Brooklyn money, Manhattan
take
money,
anybody's
send
money.
it, help these soldiers who are a long way from home. They are the tip of the spear. They give us the life we have. We get to enjoy the Super Bowl because they are there.
Yes.
Let's feed them a lot of pizza. Send your money in.
The highest generals, General Petraeus and James Mattis, they passed a rule when we started delivering. They said all guys will have access to the Super Bowl.
And that's
that-
important.
There's literally,
Nice.
when I was in the Air Force, there's teams of guys, I know guys that have gone and put the TVs in for them to watch the Super Bowl. They have teams that
Nice.
go around and put them in, which is really interesting.
God bless
Mark,
them.
we want to say on behalf of Johnny and myself, thank you for what
Thank
you
you.
do. And also Brenda Kelly, thank
Excellent,
you
yeah.
so much. Our friend over here in the corner, United States Navy, and his son, your son's first name?
Kyle.
Hi, Kyle. Say hi, Kyle.
Hi, Kyle.
There you go.
Kyle, write your mother.
Yeah, Kyle, right. Mark, who do you want to say hi to? Your daughter?
My daughter, Melissa Evans, first lieutenant.
I'm going to it.
Yeah.
And Brenda, you want to say hi to our veterans out there? Anybody you know?
Hi, veterans.
There you go.
Mike
Hi,
Swift.
Mike Swift.
I have somebody special I'd like to say hi to, Steve. Harry O. He is the son of somebody that Neil and Brenda work with at Exelon. Harry O. Sacrificed his left arm in Afghanistan this past summer. We had a little welcome home party for him at the Cantigny VFW post in Joliet last night. God bless you, Harry O. You inspire us. These men and women, they lose legs, they lose arms, they don't even get depressed. Here in America, we whine if our pay is cut a little bit or we miss a day of work.
Or the coffee's not hot.
These people, or you don't get your coffee here at Glass Mountain Capital. We're sorry about that, Steve. But we love you, Harry O. We love the Marines. We love the Coast Guard. We love the Air Force. We love the Navy. We love the Army. Get behind our troops, or as Steve says, please feel free to stand in front of them.
One of the two, the story doesn't change. Mark, we want to make sure we get that website out there one more time. I want to say a special thanks. I'm going to put this up there. I'm sorry, Neil, to our partners. I'm actually blocking Neil's view right here. But the DHL, AT&T, Pizzeria Uno, and last but not least, we don't want to forget in there, Great Kitchens.
Great Kitchens.
And what does Great Kitchens do?
Boeing Corporation.
And who?
Boeing Corporation.
Boeing, we just
Yes.
met them.
AAR, Annixter.
Don Storch, CEO
Yes, Don.
at AAR, special shout out.
Yes.
General Wedekamp out there, he retired United States Air Force, and go right down the list with them.
Yes.
And right here in Wooddale, Illinois, to go.
So
through.
we're very fortunate to get that permission to send pizzas all the way out. It's very, very difficult. And the military
Everybody
does
helps.
a fantastic job.
Where do you cook the pizzas, Mark? I mean,
They
are they
cook
cooked
them
on the
there.
base?
Tell them
yes.
how they cook them though, Mark. This is
Well,
great.
you can put them on the hood of a Humvee. It's so hot there. The engines run, diesel engines run at 2,000 degrees, so you can throw it on the hood and it'll cook, or on a rock. The pizza's already par baked, so they're cooked. They just have to be browned, and they're 100% natural. There's no preservatives or anything.
Now, has there ever been any type of bacteria or sickness?
Never,
I mean,
not one sick person.
That's important
We're,
though.
yeah, we're very blessed.
Okay. Because
Pizzas don't have bacteria, Steve. What are you
No.
talking about
You
here?
can eat
we're
that
talking
stuff.
about, how long does it take to get there? A couple days?
24 hours to get 22 in theater, then another 24 to get them out to the fobs and the cops.
I have a
Camp
question.
operating
What
bases.
happens to the MREs that were scheduled for that day? I bet the
Those
MREs get thrown
I
out.
think those get tossed.
Yeah,
Or
okay,
they
okay.
save them for another day.
Okay,
Just-
okay.
Just to go
It's
through
extra.
it. Mark, we're gonna take a short break, but right now, we're getting a few calls. We're not accepting calls today. We wanna say thank you. Today is a narrative show. Save it for tomorrow or next week's show, the very first Wednesday for the VFW. VFW, very friendly, welcome home. Get it? VFW.
Nice.
11 a.m. with State Commander Bill Phillips, State Adjutant Terry Vance, and Tammy Duckworth, a returning veteran out there just to say hello. And Mark, we're all behind you 100%. Next Thursday at the Tilted Kilt, you're
Yes.
back again live with us. You're all invited, and again, that's from 5 to 9 o'clock at the Tilted Kilt, 1140 East Schaumburg Road. Some of our sponsors, Schaumburg Honda Autos, thank you very much to Ryan and the family out there. 750 East Gulf Road, 8 blocks west of Whitfield Shopping Center. You owe it to yourself. Hi, Ryan. Give him a call, 847-884-6632. J.R. Warman came out of retirement. We want to say hi to J.R. He loves
Hey,
pizzas
JR.
Pizzas for Patriots. Is now training every month, every employee at the Bob Warman Auto Group, over
Excuse me.
3,000 employees, to make sure that they treat their customers and their clients, even if you don't buy a car, that they have a question and they get through it. Inland Home Mortgage, thanks to Jerry Collins and Laura Bice for everything you do with our helping our veterans understand what a VA loan is. The AARP, thank you so much, Gerald Sterling. Right down the list. AMVETS, Raleigh Schoen, State Commander, thank you, sir. JAG in corporate HR, we want to say a shout out to them. We just got a call from the American Legion in Washington, D.C. We'll be on our show this month. It's just crazy. But the people sitting here today, we want to say a special thank you. Mark, give us that web address one more time for Pizzas for Patriots. We're gonna take a short break and we're gonna be back.
Pizzasforpatriots.com.
And we're going to be
Good
back with
video on that.
Exelon and Johnny Bullocks and Brenda Kelly and Neil Miller in a second. Pizza for Patriots, how do you say that?
Pizzasforpatriots.com.
Okay. And
Thank you,
Give them a
Sarge.
slice of home.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice.
Benny, come on in. Benny wants to do a song for us. Come on in, Benny. We'll be right back with the Soldiers Family Radio and TV Talk Show. Yes,